Sad and shocking new details emerge about the death of porn star August Ames, who tragically took her own life at only 23. Hey guys, it's Allie with your most necessary story of the day, and as you likely know by now, two-time AVN award winner August Ames is dead at the tender age of 23. The Ventura County Medical Examiner spokesperson tells us that August, whose real name was Mercedes Grabowski, died due to hanging, according to her autopsy. Her death, as you've no doubt heard, came just days after she was cyberbullied for a supposed homophobic remark. She warned a fellow female performer who replaced her in a porn scene that she would be working with a crossover performer who had just done a gay sex scene. For August and most female performers, the elevated HIV risk of working with crossover performers is unacceptable and has made it an industry-wide taboo, one that is not understood outside the porn community. Regardless, Ames was pilloried online for her comments, but defended her choice to decide who she gets to perform with and expressed her love for the gay community. For her, this was about health and safety, not politics. The cyberbullying that followed her comments was intense. August is survived by her brother James, who wrote online, "I want my sister's death to be recognized as a serious issue. Bullying is not okay. It cost me my baby sister's life." There is much more to this story, though. In the months leading up to Ames's death, she admitted during an interview with Holly Randall's Unfiltered podcast that she struggled with bipolar depression, saying, "Some days I'll be fine, and if I'm not doing anything, I'll get these awful flashbacks to my childhood and get very depressed. I can't get out of bed and have to cancel my scenes for like a week or two." She added, "It was just awful. It's still recent where I have to keep myself occupied or I start thinking about all this shit and then fall into a depression. I try to do therapy. I hate that word. I hate therapy." The childhood August is referring to was one of horrors. She claims she was molested by her paternal grandfather, and when she told her own father about the assault, he didn't believe her, and she was made an outcast in her own family. "I have an awful relationship with my dad," Ames said. "I had to suffer from being molested by my grandfather. When I finally told my dad, he didn't believe me. All my life I grew up a liar by my dad and his side of the family." Ames also recounts a childhood story where the father of a child she was babysitting offered her cocaine if she would strip naked. A portrait is sort of emerging of a beautiful young girl who was preyed on by adult men to the point where she suffered lifelong trauma.